So, you know, there's also a myth, well, not a myth. This is also proven, you know, it's on public record that, you know, in Texas prison systems, you had wardens and correctional officers that used to set up fights and bet on them. Did you ever experience that or go through that?
Yes. Yes, I did. I experienced that. Clemens, Darrington, all that I seen. Cause see, in prison, Texas prison, they used to have boxing. They used to box. They used to go from unit to unit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me and Mark, we was like on Clemens, one of the ones that was good.
Yeah.
And they'll have inmates come from other units to box or whatever, but they'll have like other inmates that been incarcerated long enough, what you call convicts at the time or whatever.
Yeah.
They call them convicts that been doing time long enough. And they'll let them fight and box in the gym and bet on them. Yeah, and bet money on them. Facts.
Did y'all get anything out of it?
Nothing. Maybe be able to go to commissary when it ain't our day, you know, get took off LOP, which is when we probably in trouble where we can't go to commissary or, you know, on restriction or something. But for us, other than that, you didn't get nothing.
Did you look forward to, you know, getting into boxing matches when you was doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like that helped keep you, you know, cool?
Yeah, it helped me keep, you know, because you in jail and prison, you want to relieve a lot of tension.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially if it's something you like to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Outside of you and Mark, is there any other dudes who's some solid fighters, like whether it was just regularly fighting or in boxing?
Yeah,
Some other names, solid names?
You got, let me see. Then you got Charles Dean Pruitt. You talking about like just from Houston or Texas or what?
Just Texas that you didn't heard or seen, you know, with your own eyes.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of them, man. You got, let me name some. You got, like I said, you got Howard. You got Howard Smith. You got Swade. You got LV, Brian Keith, Windpipe, Emmanuel William Rock, Galveston, yeah.
Did you fight some of them guys or nah?
LV.
LV?
Yeah. I fought him on Darrington. Cause he's like back then is, if you get by him, then, you know, it's a city thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he got by my partner, Brian Keith, and I ain't like it, so I backdoored him. And you know how that goes. Yeah.
What was the toughest fight you had, whether it was like a regular fight or in box? Who was the toughest opponent you had? I know it's probably gonna be tough to answer because you fought a lot of fights.
Well, I'm gonna say the guy I just said, LV.
LV?
Yeah. I think it's the toughest.
Was he bigger than you?
Yeah, we about the same height, size. You know what I mean? At the time, I might have been a little bigger than him. Yeah.
So what had happened between you and LV? You know, what led to the fight?
What led to that is my partner named Brian Keith or whatever. He had did something that was not right for us, like working with got wired up and let the people wind him up to get a guard fired. But at the time, I didn't know this. I just thought that LV was just flexing with him because on some Dallas Houston shit. You see what I'm saying? So they ended up fighting. And once they fought, after they fought, he got by Brian Keith, and I called him out and ended up whooping him behind that because, you know, like down there, man, when I was down there doing time, you just don't fuck with no nigga out of Houston, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that just was my motto. You know, you just don't fuck with it, and that's how that went. But, you know, we was living so wild and treacherous up and down, so crazy, you know what I mean? So that's what that was.
So how strong, you know, out of all the units you've been to, how strong was Houston's presence?
Man, Houston presence is so strong. Like, it don't matter, man, I'm gonna tell you something. You can be in a unit that's close to Delaware, it's more than our presence gonna still be strong. You know what I mean? And just in the system of Texas, we the strongest. You see what I'm saying? We the strongest. Period.
Yeah.
We the strongest, and that's where the problem come in, that they try to overpower us or try to outdo us or try to, but you can't. They couldn't. You can't. Houston is that's what it is. We the big boys of the system. We the big brother of the system in Texas. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah.